Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Our today's topic is The Daffodils Part 2nd by William Wordsworth. We have already completed its two stanzas. So let's start today. It is third stanza. Let me read it. The waves beside them dance, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. A poet could not but gay in such a jocund company. I gazed and gazed, but little thought what wealth the show to me had brought. Let me tell you the meaning of some difficult words here. Besides them means by the side of the daffodils, for they were growing by the side of the lake. Audit here means surpassed. Sparkling here means shining because of the rays of the sun. Gilly means happiness, joy. Jocund company means happy company of the flowers, waves, and the gentle breeze. Gazed here means looked continuously. What wealth bought, what gain this scene of daffodils had bought. So let me explain this. In these lines, the poet says that the waves in the bay were dancing and looking joyful at the atmosphere. But the daffodils surpassed those waves in the expression of their joy. The students, a poet like Wordsworth cannot help being cannot help being happy. So he was gazing constantly at the flowers and enjoying their beauty. Their students, the word gazed is used twice to indicate how moved or charmed the poet was. So he gazed at them for a long time, forgetting his surroundings. At the time, he did not think much about the wealth that the flowers had brought to him. The poet realized that later, maybe after a few days, this wealth is the happiness and the pleasant memory that he enjoyed for a long time since the day. This was about third stanza. Let me read the stanza number 4, the last stanza of this poem. For oft, when on my couch I lie, in vacant or in pensive mood, they flash upon the inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude. And then my heart with pleasure fills and dance with the daffodils. Let me read it again. For oft when on my couch I lie, and vacant or in pensive mood, they flash upon the inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude. And then my heart with pleasure fills and dance with the daffodils. Let me tell you the meaning of some difficult words here. Couch here means bed. Vacant means ideal. Pensive means thoughtful. Inward here means mind's eye. Bliss means great happiness. Solitude means loneliness. My heart feels here means I feel happy. So let me explain this stanza. The students, by starting this stanza with for, that means this stanza has have been started by the poet with the word for. The poet continues his reasoning by saying that the flowers had brought him wealth. He clarifies why the sight of flowers was so important in his life. Whenever he lies on his bed in a vacant or thoughtful mood, the daffodils flash upon his inner eye, that is his imagination. The daffodils have become an everlasting memory for the poet. Whenever he is lonely, so he calls it a bliss of solitude, a blessing of staying alone. And whenever he sees the flowers in his imagination, his heart fills with pleasure and his mind dances with the dancing daffodils. Dear students, this shows poet's intense feelings. The poet has been able to depict the landscape and express his mind so vividly in so simple language and form that really draws one's attention. And that's why the poem has been one of the most read and mentioned subject to poems in the history of English literature. Thank you, students.